Hey everyone, it's Jen here. If you're a regular listener, I listen to a lot of podcasts, a regular viewer, but I feel I haven't posted in a while. It's because I had done a lot of videos when I was on vacation and I ran out, and then I just haven't had time. But I woke up this morning and my watch tells me the moon cycle and realized it was the Virgo full moon, so March 28th. And I have a connection to Libra. Let's talk about Libra. Um, Libra is a very fair sign. I mean, there are plus and minuses, right? It's a spectrum. All of these characteristics and qualities and kind of stereotypes we talk about in tarot and the elements and stuff. There's a range to them. So most Librans strive for the middle, of course, right? They're very good at seeing all sides of a situation. They are an air sign, so they're ruled by their thoughts. So they tend to make decisions with their head based on evidence and fact versus emotional based decisions, for example. Whereas maybe someone that was more of an earth sign may make decisions based more on money, for example. And fire signs is kind of just going to be like what they're really inspired to do, what gets them excited. So Libra rules the, let me count, seventh house. Sorry. But Librans are very, very good at, their mind is so brilliant. They're very articulate, unlike this video. They're good writers. They're just very smart people, but there's also a Venus influence right there. So they're also very beautiful, and they like to present themselves and their things and their surroundings in a certain way. So they probably tend to be neat people. Of course, this isn't going to be true for everyone. But they like the order. They like the, more though, from order. They do like order. Think order in the court, right? Because they are seen as a judge or a legal figure often. But anyone that works with facts and figures and shoot, I lost my train of thought. The one problem with having such an amazing perspective is that sometimes Librans can shift the scale to codependence because they can see someone's, wow, Ace of Cups, nice. They can see like where someone's coming from to the point where they might allow things to slide that maybe, are red flags or things that should not be tolerated. Whoops, all right, here we got two more. So Libra is a great energy. There's Judgment. It's not the Justice card, but close enough. And the World. Holy crap. I just had a feeling I wasn't going to read it all, and then I wasn't going to read, and then I remembered this full moon, so I should write down the time in case people don't want to listen to me babble. 4 minutes. Librans, another important aspect is they like to be coupled. They feel best coupled. They want to be in a relationship. It's something that's very important to them and drives them. It's like a basic need of theirs is to be in a relationship. And there is the Ace of Cups here, front and center. We're in Aries, right? Yeah, we're in Aries. Ace of Cups is that it can be a love at first sight, whatever that means, lust at first sight feeling you get when you it's like your stomach does a flip when you see someone. It can be anything that elicits a positive, hopeful or emotional start. So this can be, a creative project or something that really, it just speaks to you. Like the first time I discovered tarot cards, I was like, I have to have these. And, 30 years later, I still am reading them. It can be a relationship. So this could be meeting someone. This is the beginning, right? The aces are the beginning. So the beginning of a relationship, you've just met them, you've just dated them or been texting with them for a little bit. But it's something that really, yeah, you like this person. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, anything that elicits a positive, exciting, emotional feeling. Yeah, that's new. It could be renewal of love. But so there are many, a million ways I could interpret these cards. But first off, and this is just for a few people, so you have new love, really exciting. You have judgment. So someone makes a decision. So if it's a romantic relationship, it doesn't mean it could be the other person, right? But it could be you. They make a decision to move on. Okay? That's one way to interpret it. But this also can be the Ace of Cups, the big decision. Someone makes a big decision and they decide that they're ready to start a whole new life, a whole new phase of life. Phases of life can be broken up into many, and when we look back, I can think of, when I went to high school, but it also overlaps with, which is even bigger than high school. When I was riding at Carol's, or when I was in college, or when I lived in this place, or when I had this job, when I was dating that person or hanging out with these friends. So something like that, a wrapping up and a new beginning. It also can be the highest, this love, and you guys decide to take it to the next level. So if you're dating someone, maybe saying I love you, or moving in, or deciding to get married, or buy a house together, any of those big sort of milestones. Have a baby. Did I already say that? I can't remember. There could be a decision if some of you just met someone. Maybe there's a job offer or a move coming up. And so this came up in another reading I had done in the last month or two. So, okay, you're dating someone, but you're not living with them. Or maybe even it's serious, but maybe you're not engaged, you're not, married or anything, if that's something you're into. And someone gets a job offer out of state or something, out of the air. Like you would have to fly or something, or it's a long trip. Then there's this decision that needs to happen where, okay, both people, and you have to have two people on the same page. Okay, what are we going to do? Like, is this relationship, because you would probably find out if one of you really faced with that decision. I don't know. It's, or do we try long distance? And is someone just saying that? Is that hedging? So we have to ask yourself, is that hedging? I don't know. And Libra can be indecision, analysis paralysis, kind of like what I'm just doing here. because they are so fair, they'll look at it from every angle. There could be someone you've met. It's almost like, or if you've really been focused in the past on an ex and just or crushing on someone and really putting a lot of energy into something that isn't productive, really. I mean, spending a lot of time focusing on an ex that you guys broke up. So that means it didn't go great for at least one of you. Like, that's a lot of wasted energy. Let's pull some more cards. A lot of wasted energy with no payoff. Like, something needed to come along and say, hey, why are you wasting time? Magician, yeah, baby. Yeah, okay, so now I'm getting I need some more energy. Now you're getting like, maybe this world card puts you in a situation where you're like, you know what, the world's my oyster. Maybe a relationship, oh my God, this is the card I was thinking about. So the Two of Wands, you only have a finite amount of energy, right? And if we keep pouring energy into things that are not productive or a lower vibration, negative energy, it's like running the AC or the heat with the windows open. It's just a big old waste of energy. And even more, if you think about how your thoughts and the quality of your thoughts, and Librans have very, they're very intellectually minded and, thoughtful and deep, intelligent thinkers. And then you're wasting all this time thinking about someone who it didn't work out. Like, you have the facts, you have the data. Are you really looking at that? Or are you doing the mental gymnastics to make it okay? So the Magician here comes along. And something, it could be a creative project, but this Ace of Cups comes along and it gives you sort of something about this situation. Either you meet someone new and you have a conversation, you're like, wow, like, I didn't expect to meet someone that I find attractive and also intellectually stimulating. And I just see you talking with someone and smiling and looking at each other. And so if there's been some relationship out there that you're going to realize, wow, okay, if I think it's going to be like a natural break. You're going to be like, okay, if I'm this interested in this new person, then I truly am not really into this other person. Like, it just gives you that window to, like, what are you doing? What are you thinking here? But then it's like it allows yourself to be free. You've been trying, because sometimes you can really love someone, but it's just not right on some level in your bones. You just know it. So it's sad, but it frees you from that situation. And then you just get this like flood of energy because you're not wasting all of that energy. Or if you've had someone in the past in a situation where you've just been focused back, but either way, it presents when you really have let it go, you get this flood of energy because you're not just channeling negative energy into past things that will have no productivity. You're getting nothing on your return. And you get all this energy and it fuels the Magician. And the Magician tells you have everything right now. It's not when you lose this weight or do this or have this or buy this or whatever. You have everything you need right now to manifest the life you want. And it's like that really settles in you. That really will spark something in you. And I see you really, again, making a decision, this judgment, this wake up call. I'm gonna, just like really handling your shit. I'm getting like a Nine of Pentacles energy. Um, having this will give you confidence, and you'll kind of feel this freedom, almost a Sag energy, where like, oh, I can move forward. I was holding myself back. I was not making a decision, was making a decision. Three of Wands. Yeah, you're looking at the big picture now. You're really fired up and inspired by this. I always think of the Magician as being stronger towards the Ace of Wands. And now we have these wands here. So Three of Wands, it's taking, like, if you took a drone and you're in the kind of a wooded area and you send it up. First you just see, you're in the forest, you're in your forest, then you get above the canopy. You're like, okay, I'm over a forest, and then you go up, and then you can start seeing fields and roads and mountains and a lake in the background. You get just this much broader perspective. So using this reset, this new beginning here with the Ace and the World, you're making a decision to say, okay, wait, I can reassess everything right now. Where have I been? Where am I going? Do I want to be where I am? What changes can I make? Did I get off course from my original plan? Sometimes that happens. You enter a relationship, or you take a job because you need a job, and it's a job, but then you end up staying there, and then you put a few years in, you're not making starting money anymore. So to start over seems impossible. But something's just going to give you this inspiration to just say, you know what? Everything's on the table. I can change everything. Nature. So this is the Devil card. Releasing yourself from ties to something. Again, that wasted energy that isn't serving you. Okay, I think these two. Three of Pentacles. So that's a work card. I'm running out of places to put these. And Knight of Cups. Yeah, so here's the offer. Here's this new person coming in. Just think the Ace of Cups is what they're holding out to you. So, and this portal in the back is like a new way of life, like this World card. Kind of looks like, I never noticed stone circles there, like Outlander. Is that a stork? So some of you, this could be finding out you're pregnant, or the news of a child. And making a decision about that and starting a whole new phase of life. Okay, let me think of this. So Three of Pentacles coming out is a work card. For me, it's the teamwork card. It could also be standing out, leadership, and we're in Aries right now, right? Applying for management, working in a team, being recognized. So if you're an artist, this could be a very creative period with the Magician and the Ace of Cups. It could be taking that creative vision and really getting it down and out there. So writing that book, if you're a writer, this is an amazing time with Libra, but it could be anything you need to transform from, your brain and your imagination down and get it out there somehow. Yeah, someone starting to get some followers, starting to pick up a little steam, a little bit of chatter going on about you in a positive way, and an offer. So if looking at this from career, there is an offer on the table. Someone could offer to pay you for something creative. Very, very interesting and very nice reading for the Libra full moon in March, on today, March 28th. Very interesting reading. Yeah, you may just feel compelled after this full moon to get stuff down, to act on your creative projects or your thoughts, your ideas. All right, have a great one. Take care. Where'd my mouse go?